Hello, 300C Goth here. We're going to take a little drive. But before we do that, we're going to have a look at some codes. Because, well, there is a few codes on this car. And we're going to have a little discussion about what some of them mean. Because, yeah, so we're going to do that. So let's do this. So, we've got our Scantool. It's a Think car. I can't remember what what tool it is. I think it's a diagnostic 3, I think. I can't remember what it is. It's one of them. It's something. But anyway, so we're going to go to auto search. So, we're going to try to put you in a good location. There we go. Diagnose. It's going to be running its thing. But yeah, so we're going to take a little drive as well. It is quite late at night, and apparently my Scantool's been on the entire time. So, wonderful. I know I haven't really done much videos lately because I haven't got that much things. I don't really want to do random content just for the sake of content. I'm trying to get something a little bit more, you know, meaningful. But it's going to be difficult, so, so my videos are not going to be consistent whatsoever. At the moment, let's go on health report. Yes, oops. You know, it's nothing fancy to Scantool. It's probably, I think at the time was 286 quid, I think, at the time. I think it's about £40 off at the time. So, yeah, you're going to see a bunch of codes on there, and we're going to talk to you about what some of them mean, because there is a device that has gone AWOL in this car that causes a lot of problems. I mean, a lot of problems. It's actually nuts what these problems are. So, apart from two of them is going to be about something in particular. So, we have, if I can get in your brain, so power train module. That is actually it's not important because I don't really care about it. But basically it says, exhaust gas temperature sensor, circuit performance, bank 1. And same again, bank 1, sensor 1. So what that actually is, what it says anyway, is the temperature sensor on the cat. Means diggly squat. I'll tell you now, it thinks up a check engine light for a while, and then the check engine light will bugger off. But it will leave that code. Like, it'll erase the code, and then it'll come back probably in a couple of moments later. So, BCM module. This is going to be another one. CAN bus B. There's a bunch of these codes, so I'll tell you now. Because basically, on this car, there's a HID module. HIDT module, which stands for High Density Discharge Translator. Basically, it's a little module that's next to the driver's side light. It's a little black box next to the fuse box. The headlight is the back of the light, and it's not on the unit, it's just next to it, and it's just on the side. And basically, when that unit goes squirrely, it will trigger a whole bunch of random things. Like, for instance, radio will go off and then turn back on. Dash lights will flicker, heated seats will go AWOL, everything will basically, quite many things will go AWOL because of it. It is that nuts. So that's the codes. So, bunch of them, and as you can see, I'm surprised the ABS has been good, because there is a speed sensor likes to go a bit squirrely as well. So that is a particular one that likes to do that. But generally, though, as you can see, other than squirrely codes, like basically everything under the PCM, and that's just like I said, the temperature exhaust module. Well, temperature exhaust sensor. There we go. So yeah, so all these are just actually squirrely. So we're going to say screw you and get rid of you, all of you. So we're going to erase all that. So, in theory, I should go and get the app car one, because the app car will actually do a better job, because it is a lot cheaper. I think it's about £50, and you just need to go and get the dongle for it, and a device that it could run Windows. And basically, if you have any of those, you have that particular one, you can actually go through all systems on this Chrysler. But this one is good enough just for many things. Like, I can check actually quite a few things actually on this one, and that is just the basics of it. That's just the health systems. It even does transmission as well. See, transmission control module, which I never had a problem with, apart from when the turbo was wasn't put together properly at the time. But it's about, after that says it's minus, that is 4 degrees, but I know it's hot. Well, I know it's colder, and it's actually -1 at the moment because everything is frozen. We're not going to start singing the Frozen songs. You're not going to get that from me. You can only wish you're going to get that from me. So we're going to go for system scan. Why not? But yeah, this is not your, you know, generic. This is not your like £10 or £100 scanner. It'll do that, but it does a little bit more. So for 300 quid, it's not too bad. Either way, we all know the best ones to get is the ones that are about 1,500 quid. But I'm not that type of mechanic. I'm not even a mechanic at that point, to be honest with you. I just do my own work on my own cars. If someone needs help, I'm happy to oblige. But, you know, I'm happy to share. Happy to share. So, what we have here. So, we can go on. We can look at powertrain. Let's have a look at that, shall we? Make sure we get a good viewing here. So, let's go read data stream. And click all. Okay. And this is also color coded as far as I'm aware of. So, you've got AC pressure, AC off, which is fine enough because the engine's not even on. But let's fire her up, shall we? Eventually. Yeah. So you can see everything starts, you know, voltage of the alternators outputting 14.2, output pressure, battery voltage, not too bad. Once the device catch up, because it is actually running a little bit low because apparently it was on the entire time. Boost pressure, volts, 1.3, very little. Brake switch release, let's press the brake switch, and it's pressed. Nice. And, you know, it just goes on and on. We get loads of data on these things. Like I said, if you're serious about doing some car stuff, that's where we're going to be doing that probably in the next video. Actually, we're gonna go for a fuel run as well. So get fuel, have a little drive, have a little chill. Fuel ratio fuel rail pressure volts, fuel temperature. For some reason it's about 13 plus degrees. Must be a heater somewhere. And glow plug. Power is running at 99.9.4, well, 99.94 volts. High speed fan off. It's freezing, so don't need that. Intake, da-de-da-de-da. Low idle set point. Air mass. Oil level, well, oil level should be okay, even though it is due in almost 2,000 miles. 2,300 miles to be exact when it's next due. Which we could do a video on that possibly, actually. As you see, catalytic catalyst temperature is 90 degrees. Interesting. Positive pressure. Da-de-da-de-da. Fuel rail actuator. Fuel pressure. Oops. Fuel pressure. Oh, soot mass. This is what's in our thing. It's about 4.8 grams, which is not much, but it is getting bigger. There should be another one in here. How about it? Is that? There you go. Total time hours last generation state was 67. Eventually we will do a big run and hopefully that will start to sort itself out. And yeah. So you do get a lot of data, and that is just one part of data, to be honest with you. There's a lot more you can get. Like, you know, you get transmission. And yeah. Restraight stream, select all, yes, okay. Whoops. No, don't do that. Okay. And you get all the current states of the transmission. This also reads that. So yeah. So yeah, it's not too bad really. So simple enough Scantool. Had it for a few, I think I had this about a good few months now. Got it when just after I bought this car, just because of yeah, when it's a car that's known for being an electrical disaster. Yeah, we're gonna need a decent Scantool, I assure you. So yeah, so like I say, there you have it really. It's just a Scantool. Thought I'd do a little video on it because like I said, I had it for a while now. It's doing quite well. And like I said, I do need to go and get a particular one that is actually quite good for this car. Because it actually looks for all the systems without spending the big type of money. Yes, the almighty dollar. We need is gonna spend our almighty dollar. But yeah, don't know where that came from. Don't let me do that again. Too British for that. But yeah, so that's me. Anyway, this is 300C Golf.